Let's see Paul Allen's card.
He's not in there. Why would he be in his office at 3 o'clock? Where is he? Conference room.
Okay, I believe that is an L.
It is, in fact, an L.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. How are you guys doing? How are my beautiful people out there doing? I know. I cut the intro short. Because I'm short. Short-witted, that is. Let's see here. If I do that. How do I do the dealio? What if I do... Well, how do I get my layout? I was trying to show the Don Draper overlay. We can show this. Let's see if I do that. No, that don't work. It's so weird. Anyway, all right. Want to get a live stream out today. This will be the first broadcast done on the new Facebooker. I think I have 2 Facebook accounts now, but this will be the one that's dedicated to streaming. We'll see how this goes. Also on YouTube and Twitter, because Twitch doesn't like me, so I decided to continue the ban. This is my ban on Twitch because Twitch banned me for 3 days. I'm going to do 3 live streams where I ban Twitch from streaming anything. Anyway, over the weekend, the Batman came out. I have not seen it. I know nothing about it. I want to hear nothing about it. There'll be no spoilers. If spoilers get banned. But I do want to go over what has become the controversy of the Batman. And I caught all this. It was in my Friday night live chat. Our good buddy, the Guava Ball, he said that this was going on. And, well, let's just go into it and we'll listen to it. Now, I'm going to set this up. There's Ryan Kendall, he's a cool dude. He's associated with Geeks and Gamers. He's just, he's just a full of energy, fireball. He's our little bundle of lightning. I mean, the guy is fired up all the time. I've never seen him seem like he's tired or anything. And, he happens to be dead on correct. This is a Twitter restream of his longer video. I haven't seen his longer video, but I thought, this is so stupid. Well, here, let's go ahead. We're going to play this. Let you guys check it out. So, it's 35 seconds.
But there were only a couple good people in this movie.
So this is where they start where they edit out to get what they want to try to counsel him. Okay, so and we all know how that works. It's all stupid. When you look at the context, you look at the totality of the statement. I mean, 99% of the time, at least, right? It always ends up being different than what the agenda pushers are putting out there. By the way, this is the Martini lunch. And to give you a context of it, John F. Kennedy in 1961 debates, right? No. 1960 debates for president called for an end of the Martini lunch on the tax code. So it's been a thing ever since then. Also, like, follow, share, all that good stuff. So, subscribe. Subscribe is the big one.
You had Bruce Wayne, Batman, and you had Alfred. Those are the only two good white people. The rest of the three other major players that
So he's saying there's 5 characters total, and you got white Alfred, and you got white Batman.
I would consider like overall like moral good people were, you had Jim Gordon, who's black in this.
Now he's saying moral good people, okay?
You had Catwoman, who's not white in this, and then you had the mayor, who's a black woman. Again, very much on the nose for current day Hollywood. Did not like that. But
so do you see what he's saying? They're trying to spin this that he is racist and didn't like black people in the Batman movie. What he's pointing out is that there are 5 characters. Okay, you're supposed to be a battle of good and evil. If you're pulling for the good side, there are 5 characters in this movie. 60% of the characters are black. In a country that makes up 13% of the population, at most, it would be overrepresentation if one of the 5, so like the mayor would be the one that should be the stated canon black. I mean, Two-Face. Two-Face. I was thinking about the first Batman. You had Harvey Dent was Billy D. Williams. He did a great part in it. However, if you're going to do a Two-Face character, would Billy D. Williams look good half mutated, burned, scorched earth on that face? I don't know. I think Aaron Eckhart was a perfect Two-Face. But I mean, Selena Kyle. Let's talk about stereotypes here. I mean, why would you make one of the characters? Why would you overrepresent in characters, and then make a criminal black? I mean, if that's not playing into a Hollywood stereotype. See, Hollywood, they don't think about it. They think feel good at the moment, and they get someone. These people, they consistently hear the sound of the ocean in their head because it's so hollow. If you put your ear up to the ear of a Hollywood elitist, you're going to hear the ocean. Just like you put your ear up to a conch. There's nothing there. And they're pushing this, trying to make you think, oh, well, we've done it right. They absolutely, these people see themselves as abolitionists, okay? These people think it's 200 years ago, and that there's plantations and people are out there, working under slavery and stuff. And now they've got it. The only way they can right the wrong is by enslaving or flipping the cards, the tables. Somehow that's going to right the wrong. And that doesn't. That just makes everybody an asshole. Okay? What you need to do is say, hey, this is history. Let's learn all we can about it. Let's go on. I mean, you don't fret here. And what Ryan is saying is clear as day. He said, this bothers me that Hollywood is pushing more of an agenda than a good story. Do you know how much time should be spent on an agenda? 0. 0 should be. That's extra time you could work on making the story better. That's extra time that, what's the Batman guy's name? Patterson or whatever. I'm not very thrilled about seeing this. I don't like the costume. It reminds me of Batman White Knight. Which I thought was the most boring, contrived comic I've ever read in my life. As a lifelong Batman fan, and I'm Batman he was like the first comic I ever read. Okay, I'm not one of these new Batmans where Batman's the only moneymaker for DC. I'm old school Batman, and to sit here and see, the White Knight, it was horribly written. It was horribly drawn. Everything about it was, the color was putrid. I just hated it. And that collar, that popped up collar that I've seen from the trailers for the Batman, I'm very much against. Anyway, all that said, so you got Ryan here saying, I feel the same way. I don't think Hollywood should have an agenda. I think it's sad. He's noticed it because this guy, he notices it in everything because it's been pushed down the throats of the comic book industry. And the comic book industry is leading the Hollywood industry. This is just it's childish. It's just childish. And then to go out here and then try to flip the conversation. They're not even trying to add to the conversation. They're not trying to say anything. All they're trying to say is that Ryan is white, and that makes him racist. That's what you hear when you or read when you go on Twitter, and it's so lowbrow, intellectually disenfranchised arguments that nobody should put up with this. I mean, you should hear somebody say something like this. You should frown at them when they say it, and you'd be like, "You're not a good person, okay? You're just not a good person." This dude doesn't mean anything by it. This guy probably has, well, I mean, hey, there's 11,000 views just on this, but I mean, Ryan probably has several 100,000 viewers on YouTube. He's the voice of a whole bunch of people, okay? So this is just, it's absolutely stupid. Because you're not going to sit here and say, well, I say he's the voice of a whole lot of people. Yes, they can disagree with him, and they can still be entertained by him. But to sit here and try to just, they're trying to lump into that, oh, if we could make Ryan look this way, we can make all 100,000 people look this way. And then they go into this guilt factor. It's all about the guilt factor. You're supposed to vote based on guilt. You're supposed to spend money based on guilt. You're supposed to have all this stuff based on guilt. As a person who's never felt guilty, I've never had any guilt about anything. You know why? Because I'm only can be responsible for my own actions, and I make sure I'm right before I do it. If you are positive in the way you feel, if you think you are right, you're doing the most right thing you can do at that moment. There's nothing to feel guilty about. You can't. People who create guilt or try to create a guilty conscience after the fact are nothing more than snake oil salesmen. So this is Ryan Kennel's thing. Let's see here. There was more here. I'm going to go. Well, you can tell I'm not really prepared for the rest of stuff. I just want to get on YouTube. Not YouTube. Facebook Live here. And I hope it's on Facebook Live. I haven't checked. Yes, we are live over on the Facebook. Well, isn't that fun? That is really cool. Okay. So, let's see. Where's this? We're going to go to Ethan. Okay, so what I'm looking at is Young Ripa, 59, who's a really cool dude. Laid back, chill as all get out. And he, the other night, I saw... let's see here. Ethan Van Sciver had a live deal pop up. And make sure this is it. I think it is. So he went live. And it was based on, he was watching this, it's called like Jody's Corner, I think. I don't know. I'm not familiar with these people. So don't hold it against me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this over. And go to here. Check out Ethan Van Sciver. This is the beginning. He picks up. He's trying to get this to go live.
Yo. Hey, everyone.
Yo, Ethan.
We're going right over to watch this debate. This is incredible. Hold on a second here. This is crazy.
Yes, it is a studio because I built a studio out of my house, which is almost 400,000 square feet.
Nobody lives here, bro. This is where we work.
All right, congratulations. You built a studio off your house, off maybe where your house is. I built the studio in my fucking house.
No, yeah, that means.
So this is weird. I have no idea what's going on. Why they're talking like this.
You know, I built the studio in my house.
Room into a studio, my nigga.
No, I built this right here. This padded room was built out specifically so I could do my show here. Yeah. I built it out of my house. You are bragging about spending money on a property. I guess you have a property that's off. That's off.
I guess if you know who this corner people are,
different avenues, or whether it be for.
And then these guys here, Jody's Corner.
Okay.
What's going on? I'll pause this and let you guys know. Eric July did what he does. He stuck up for Ryan Kindle. Ryan Kindle basically did a Batman review where he said, in essence, and he may have clumsily phrased it, in essence, he said there were only two good guys in Batman that were white. All the black guys were.
Okay, so did you get that? That is, Ethan Van Sky was bringing us up to what Young Ripa here is saying, doing the whole, I mean, so he's got to be canceled now because a black dude stood up for Ryan Kennel. Do you see? I mean, I've never felt so awful in my life having to say a black guy stood up for this white guy. That to me sounds racist. That feels racist. Like I stopped. I could feel myself like stutter and think to myself, did I say that right? What came out? That sounds awful. Like people don't. The reason why I think that sounds awful, same reason why you would think something sounds awful. People don't think that way. People don't act that way. And for them to is just downright shameful. And that's what they're trying to do here. This is the whole left thing.
Were good guys. All of the other white guys were scum of the earth. The way he said it, though, I don't know. Maybe it was a little clumsy.
Got your tumblers?
So a lot of people are calling him racist. Eric July came out and defended him. He said a lot of crackheads are out here attacking my boy Ryan Kennel. And then these guys here, Jody's Corner, they came and said, they basically said, hey, why are you calling black people crackheads? Why are you standing up for these white guys? And come debate us. And here comes Eric July to debate them. Okay.
Different avenues, or whether it be for what I've been able to accomplish, in the music sense, or what I've accomplished.
You a musician, you a rapper, man?
Whatever it is that I have done has equaled the following it is that I have right now. But you're trying to attribute some sort of success that I have for some shit that he had nothing to do with.
All right, for sure. Hey, I don't like niggas. I don't like bitches. I don't like nobody.
There's the right mic. Sorry about that.
I don't.
Right, so now let's move on.
I don't give a shit about that.
Let's talk about this tweet, my nigga. Let's talk about this tweet. The tweet was you in response to Ryan, his racist statements that he made in.
These are the statements that we just went over.
That clip. He said he was upset that there was too many good black people in the Batman movie.
That's not what he
and
said.
You as a black man, don't.
That's not what he said at all. Yeah, Ethan's right. That's not what he said at all. And I just broke it down to you. There's 5 good people in there. You're making 60% of them black. This is a black movie. Okay? Not that there's anything wrong with that. But I mean, that's what you're sitting here saying. And then you're trying to say, these are race hustlers, okay? These people that make, they keep us from progressing. I mean, I know they call themselves progressives, but they keep us from progressing. These are the people that keep us from being able to go back to the moon. Because we're sitting here on our fat asses talking about our studio, our fly studio with those 3 giant screen TVs back there and all this stuff. I mean, look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 dudes in there. I mean, are they just hanging out for free? Really? Well, it says we're live, but I got a notification that even though I was streaming, there were stream problems. So, I don't know what's going on. Somebody doesn't like me. Let's see here. I have to figure that one out later. I don't know. I'm going to go play with the settings on Facebook, I guess. Gosh, that's so stupid. Well, anyway, I'm going to come back. I want to get back, maybe do tomorrow, bring back up the what happened over the weekend. The Flashcast brought this up. I may try to just go over this as a recording and then upload it, so that way you don't have to worry about it dying out. But anyway, the Flashcast brought this up. I got a feeling a lot more others are today. I just wanted to jump out there and let you guys know and it's so great. And again, major shout out to Ethan Van Sciver. If you guys aren't following him, you need to follow him at Ethan Van Sciver. All Pro, was it? Oh, I'm going to mess it up. Comic Book Pro. Oh, Jesus. Spells caps. Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Gosh, I messed that up. Follow him at Comic Artist Pro Secrets. All caps comics. That's his thing. Ethan's great. But yeah, thanks, major shout out, and thanks to Ethan Van Sciver for going live the other night with that. Brought me to attention to it. I wish I had more details and more time. Unfortunately, for those of you that know, I've got to get going. I've got another trip over to the hospital, which has consumed my life for like 5 weeks now. But anyway, listen, I love you guys. Man, you guys are the best. Don't forget, please subscribe, follow, like, share. Do the same for all content providers on YouTube. At the end of the day, we're not going to be anybody's friends. They're going to separate us. They're going to destroy our channels. And this is going to be a big year for all this. And if you want to stay informed and get the weirdness that is us over here on this channel, you gotta hit that subscribe button. Anyway, listen, love you guys. Till next time. I don't know how to end the broadcast. Yes, I do. I found the button. Godspeed, y'all. Godspeed.